Alright, what's up YouTube? Hopefully, hopefully I got you set up properly there. Alright, sorry, first of all, it's been about a month, well, over a month since my last YouTube video. I apologize about that. Had some family stuff going on and just been kind of busy, so I've not had a chance to do a video. But I'm back. Hopefully my goal is to do better and pump out a video at least once a week. So we're going to work on that. As you've seen from the video title, I titled this video, Why Cover Songs? And that's the topic I want to talk about. This is kind of just me expressing my views on it and maybe a little bit of a rant as well. Alright, so let's get into it. I've noticed a trend within the last, few years actually, maybe 4 or 5 years. Cover songs seem to be a big thing. And honestly, I don't understand it. I think, first of all, I know why cover songs are a big thing. I've done a lot of thinking about this. Back when I grew up, in the 90s, we didn't have the internet. Well, we did have the internet, but, downloading songs on the internet, digital downloads wasn't a big thing until the late 90s with programs like Napster and stuff like that. And I never used Napster, so I don't know. I would imagine that, the amount of songs that were available were limited. So really it wasn't until Napster got shut down, then iTunes said, hey, we would like to do what Napster did, but let's do it right and legally. And then that, digital music kind of blew up from there once Apple started their iTunes software and their iTunes store. And it's been a big thing ever since. Also, back in the 90s, we didn't have YouTube. So, if someone in their garage wanted to record a cover of a song, someone in their garage wants to do Billy Joel's My Life, chances are they wouldn't have been heard back in the 90s. Just family, neighborhood, friends, maybe they're next door neighbors, maybe. Now in this day and age, you can record a song and you can do a cover version of your own, get your own little band together, do your own version of Billy Joel's My Life. Have someone recording it in your basement or in your garage and upload it to YouTube, and well, if you're halfway decent, you'll have thousands of views and people downloading it. It wasn't like that back in the 90s. You also, too, in this day and age, a little different. We didn't have just access to one song. You had to like a song well enough to go out, buy that album, and remember, you were paying $15, $20 for a CD. Okay? So, you took a gamble. Here you are you're forking out $15 for one CD, for one song, and you don't even know if you're going to like the rest of the album. Now, sometimes you listen to the whole album, you'd find a few other songs that you liked. Sometimes you'd get real lucky, and you'd wind up liking the entire album. All that to say this, I think the internet and social media and YouTube, I think that's the reason why cover songs are so big. People seem to really like them. Now, I want to give my views on my take on cover songs. I don't particularly care for them. I own 20,000 songs. That's just in this bad boy here. And by the way, not Spotify, not freaking, Rhapsody. Like, I bought this music. I own it. It's mine. Okay? I don't have to pay any monthly subscription. It's my music. Something you just don't see very much anymore. Everyone uses Spotify and says they have a lot of music. Okay, Spotify, you pay a month. I use Spotify, so I'm not being hypocritical, but it's not my main source of music. I use it temporarily until I can buy the album, and then it goes onto this bad boy. And it goes onto my computer as well. Spotify, you pay a monthly subscription, and they let you borrow that music. It's not yours. You don't get to just take it and do whatever you want with it. Okay? You can't even take it off your phone. You don't have access to those music files. Okay? It's letting you have access to unlimited music by paying a monthly subscription. It's not yours though, because don't pay that monthly subscription and you won't have access to it unless you have the internet. Okay? The only thing the monthly subscription does is allow you to have access to it without the internet. Okay? But it's not your music. You have not bought it, you have not purchased the albums you listen to. You're paying a company to provide you that music, basically, and let you have free access to it. That's basically what it amounts to. Anyway, all that to say this, I have a lot of music, and I know a lot of music, quite a bit. I'm not saying I could sure you learn a lot more. Of all the songs that I know, I could think of a handful of songs where I like the cover version either as much as the original or more than the original. I can name them. One is 1961, The Locomotion by Little Eva. She's the original. Later on in 1974, Grand Funk Railroad came out and did a version of it. I actually like Grand Funk Railroad's version better than Little Eva's. So there are some rare occasions where, yes, I do like the cover as much or better. Very rare. This topic come up to me because I had about a month ago, I made a post about a Buddy Holly museum opening up. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big Buddy Holly fan, and I made a post about it, and someone had commented, and it's a friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name, and I don't care. He's more than welcome to. It's just something I noticed because he's not the first one that's done it. He had made a comment. Well, first of all, he said, because I said I'd like to go to the museum, and he commented, he said, that'll be the day. And that was a song that Buddy Holly had sung. And I played along, and I continued the rest of the chorus for him. And then he decided to post a cover song. I believe it was to That'll Be the Day. And it was a woman, and she did a good job. I think she was playing like a ukulele. I went and I checked it out. That was his response to my comment. He wanted me to check out this cover song, which was decent. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm just jamming out to that version. No. If I want to listen to That'll Be the Day, I'm listening to Buddy Holly. I'm not going to go to that woman singing it. But it was good. It wasn't horrible. Just I'm a sucker for the original. And it got me to thinking, this is something I've noticed a lot. You can't talk about a song or mention a song without someone talking about a cover song to it. It's always, you mention a song, here you are talking about Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, and someone out there has got a cover song for it. And your friend's like, oh, you should check out this cover song. Well, I'm not interested in checking out the cover song. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. I could care less about someone's cover version of it. Here's the thing, and it's okay to show cover songs. First of all, let me say this to everyone. If you like cover songs, I'm not telling you what to like and what not to like. Let me say this as a disclaimer. I should have done this at the beginning of the video. There's nothing wrong with liking cover songs. Nothing wrong with it at all. I like some cover songs. Very few, but some. Like maybe like 10, literally. Okay? But I'm not a big fan of cover songs. But there are people that like them. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's my problem. I can tell people until I'm blue in the face, I don't care much for cover music. I don't like cover songs. I like the original. And they'll still insist on showing me cover songs. And then if I jam out with them, or we decide to jam out some tunes, guess what? I spend the next hour here, listening to them show me cover songs after I've told them until I'm blue in the face I don't care much for cover music. When I tell you I don't like cover music, I'm not inviting you to come and spend an hour showing me cover songs. I could care less. And I've just noticed this. It's been getting on my nerves a little bit. If I like cover songs, that's fine. Show me. But if I'm sitting there telling you I don't like cover songs, why are we so insistent on showing me cover songs? I don't know. I think the cover song is a little bit irritating for me. Again, there's nothing wrong with liking cover songs. If that's what you like, go for it. That's great. That's wonderful. Nothing wrong with that. But if you got a friend, or or whoever, family member, who's like, hey, I don't like cover songs. I don't care much for cover songs. Don't sit there and just insistently try to show them more cover songs. You're wasting their time and you're wasting yours. Because if they tell you they don't like cover songs, they're not going to like it. And here's the thing. Here's a trend I've noticed. I've had friends and stuff that'll tell me, you should listen to this song. You'll like it. It's good. I'll like it. It's good. Really? Because off of what basis? How did you come to the conclusion that I'm going to like a song you want to show me? Why? Because you like it? Because that's usually the way it is. I don't know how many times I've had someone say, you got to check out the song, man, it's good. And I listen to it and it's some mainstream hip-hop nonsense that I don't even like. And I'm sitting there like, I should have just said so. He just wasted 3 minutes out of his life to show me this quote-unquote awesome song that I thought was just sounding like crap. So it was complete garbage. People just, I think it's an excuse because they want to, they like a song and they want to play it, and it gives them a reason to be able to play it in front of you. There's nothing wrong with showing people songs. But if you know they don't like cover songs, I don't think cover songs is the best thing to be showing them. If you know they don't like hip-hop is not the stuff to be showing them. Okay? Actually, pay attention to your friends and your family. Like, what do they honestly like? Okay? If someone comes up to me and they're a big Iron Maiden fan, they just love Iron Maiden, I'm not going to go and try to show them, Hobson. Okay? I'm not going to be like, oh, you like Iron Maiden? Oh, man, you got to check out, Ill Mind of Hobson 5. I'm just not going to do it. Right? Iron Maiden and Hobson, two completely different ends of the spectrum here. If they like Iron Maiden, I might be like, you like Iron Maiden, you probably like Megadeth, right? They'll probably be like, yeah. Now, once I get an idea of what they like, Iron Maiden is very similar to power metal, and if you ask me, they sound like power metal. I don't know if they're considered power metal, but they got a lot of people that like power metal like Iron Maiden. So I might consider suggesting, Iced Earth or Dragon Force or a band like that that's along those lines, okay? If I really wanted to, I'm saying. Most of the time I don't. But people just don't do that. I'll be here listening. Here I am. A friend will jump into my car. Here I am listening to, Elvis Presley. And they're like, oh, you gotta check out this. Oh, have you heard this song? You gotta check this song out. They reach over, unplug my iPod, plug theirs in. I've actually had this happen. A friend, not even a family member, just a friend that I'm giving a ride to, reaches over, unplugs my iPod in the middle of Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis Presley, and just pops in their iPod. Didn't ask me if they could, nothing, just completely, totally disrespectful. Plugs in their iPod and puts on a Lil Wayne song. I'm sitting there, I'm like, how in the heck did you, you heard me listen to Elvis Presley, where did you come up with the idea that I'm just going to love this Lil Wayne song that you got? Like, where did that come out of? How'd you come up with that? I hear someone jamming out to Elvis Presley, I'm not going to be like, hey, check out Lil Wayne. If someone's jamming out to Elvis Presley, I'm going to be like, hey, check into Terry Stafford. You might like, even though you don't like, you might like some of Conway Twitty's work. He has a tendency to kind of sound like Elvis in a lot of his songs. Same type of style. I'm not going to be showing Lil Wayne. I'm trying to keep this video short, folks. Another thing, like I said, I don't care if you like cover songs, but it just irritates me when I've told people, tell them blue in the face, don't like cover songs, not interested. They're still insistent they got to show you that cover song. I don't really understand people's obsession with cover songs, but it's big. I mean, I was just home, and I don't remember who or what, but someone mentioned another cover song. And I'm like, no, not interested. I'll stick to the original. But it's just constant. I can't go anywhere. I can't be in any social setting without someone talking about a cover song. So, another thing that irritates me, even more so in cover songs, when a band will take something, do a cover of it, but completely rearrange the song. They'll take a rock song and turn it into like a jazz song, or a metal song and turn it into a jazz song. Irritates me sometimes. And I'll tell you, there are bands that do it and do it well. I'm not saying that. Well, that's, take for instance, Postmodern Jukebox, right? Does a good job. Now, they completely rearrange this stuff. Completely rearrange it. And they do a good job. I'm not saying they don't. But you're never going to catch me driving down the road just jamming out to Postmodern Jukebox. You're just not going to do it. Listen, if I want to hear, I don't know what all they did. I think they did a cover of, I think they did like a Marilyn Manson cover. I don't know. I think they actually did, I think they did a cover of Nothing Else Matters, I believe, by Metallica. And they actually completely rearranged it. I think I heard it. I think it was them. I'm not for sure. I should have checked that before I started this video. Sorry. I may be wrong. Maybe been someone else. Someone took that song and completely rearranged it, but I think it was them. So, and it was good. It was good. I give them credit to be able to go and take a metal song and completely rearrange it and still make it sound good. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't care much for it. I just like the original better. The only time I like it when a song is rearranged is when it completes the song. Let me give you an example. There are two songs that this has happened to that I like, where I like the cover rearrangement of it better than the original. And that is, one of them is a Christmas song called Mary's Little Boy Child. It's been done by several, but one of the bigger hits, the more known one, was done by the Little River Band in the 70s. Later on in the 90s, though, All For One came out and did their cover. Now, they completely turned it from this Christmas rock deal and turned it into a reggae-sounding song. Phenomenal. It was almost as if they found the missing ingredient. Like the song had been missing something, but they found it. It's just way better. I personally think. I don't know. It's like Little River Band just didn't have the right idea with this song. And then All For One came along, and it's like they took what Little River Band did and then just amped it up and made it better. Like they found the missing ingredient. The second song I like better than the original, that they kind of did a rearrangement on, is by the same group. That's another All For One song. It was a song that was originally done in the 50s by a group called The Times, and it was called So Much in Love. In the 90s, All For One did an a cappella version of it that I actually like better than the original. And I like 50s and 60s music. So to say that is a lot for me. But I do. I think a cappella is better. I think All For One has a better voice, and I think they sing it better. So I do like it better. So there, like I said, I'm not, there are times where if I find a cover song that I like, that's great. But I'm not going to just go out there and waste my time actively seeking it. It's going to have to be something that stands out well enough that I'll just accidentally take note of it on my own. Disturbed's The Sound of Silence. Yes, I think Disturbed did a way better version than Simon and Garfunkel. As a matter of fact, if I ever go and listen to the song, it's Disturbed's version I'm listening to. The only time I really ever listen to Simon and Garfunkel's version of it anymore is if I'm hearing it on Pandora or on the radio. I just really like Disturbed's version of it. And I accidentally found that. No one showed it to me. I bought their Immortalized album and I listened to it, and that's, first I don't know how I heard the song and didn't pay attention to it. But the second time through, I noticed that song. I'm like, wow, that is amazing. So that's my stance on cover songs. If it stands out well enough to where I take note of it accidentally without someone cramming it down my throat, then that's fine. But just remember, folks, not everyone likes cover music, okay? It's, if you like it, that's great. Do your thing. Have at it. Go find all the cover songs you want. It's just like, parodies are a big thing. Well, not everyone likes parodies. Not everyone wants to hear a parody. Parodies are, they were a big thing back in the 50s and 60s, and it's almost like they made a comeback. Parodies are really a thing now. It's crazy. So now I'm okay with parodies. I used to be big on them. I'm just not anymore. Sometimes they're funny. Most of the time, I listen to a parody and I find it to be pretty stupid. I don't really find it all that funny. So, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, parodies are alright. But like I said, that's your thing. There's nothing wrong with liking something. The problem of it is when someone's telling you they don't like it and you keep insisting, that kind of, in my opinion, can be a little irritating, okay, for the person that doesn't like it. So that's my deal on cover songs. That's my thoughts on it. What are yours? You like cover songs? Hey, comment section below. Let me know. Are you like me? Do you not like cover songs? Do you get irritated when people cram them down your throat constantly? It gets a little frustrating when you say, like a broken record, I don't like cover songs. I don't like cover songs. They keep insisting that they got to show you that next cover song, right? So let me know. What are your thoughts on it? Like I said, I'm not saying you can't like them. Everyone has their own taste. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but if I'm telling you I don't like it, then don't sit there and continually trying to cram it down my throat. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, that's my take. I will do another video. I'm trying to keep this video short. I hope it's under 30 minutes. I don't have a timer. Something I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting a timer so I can keep my videos under 30 minutes. If it's not, I'm going to upload it anyway. I hope it's under 30 minutes. I try to be quick on this. I will hopefully have another video within the next week at some point, so stay tuned. I will have another one. I'm going to start setting up playlists and start doing different topics, and we'll start getting that going. I'm going to start doing trucking videos. I'm going to have just my thoughts. I don't know what I'm going to name those, but they're going to have just be whatever it is I'm thinking or whatever is on my mind or whatever, whatever. I'm going to have that. I may have some music. I'll have a whole section for music-related stuff and start getting playlists, I guess, set up within my YouTube channel. So anyway, that's it. Please like the video. Hit the bell for notifications if this is your first time and you like it. Like I said, I'll be covering all sorts of different topics, so you never know. If you disagree with me on this, that's fine. No big deal. I'm sure this is not going to be the only thing you'll disagree with me on, but I can also promise you that there will be things you will agree with me on. So you might want to stick around, check out my videos. You never know. You might find out that this is the only thing you disagree with me on. I don't know. So this is just me expressing my thoughts. I'm not trying to, stir up any arguments or anything like that. It's just my personal opinions. You have yours, I got mine. We're good. So hit the bell for notifications. Please comment in the comment section below. That would be greatly help. And if you're not subscribed, I would please ask that you subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next video.